for a quick Devar Torah. Uh, we're, we're at the period where the plagues begin. And the interesting thing, Rambam says that you can explain all the miracles naturally. But you can explain the plagues naturally. Uh, that a miracle is not something supernatural that's out of the blue. A miracle is an event that occurs exactly when you need it to occur. And what makes this important is that Moshe knew these events will occur. When he turned the Nile into blood, right? There's a scientific explanation for that. There's an animal that is in the Nile upstream that will look like the river is blood. So Paro said, you know what? There's a scientific explanation for this. Every one of the miracles could be explained that way. That's why when it comes to the miracle of the life, by the way, and the magicians of Egypt could reproduce everything that Moshe of the plagues except for the lice. They said, we can't do this. That's the finger of God. Not that these things, that it occurred, that it was supernatural. Just simply, we can't get lice to do what we want them to do. Moshe could get the lice to do what he wants them to do. So it's something very important for us to remember. Sometimes events occur in our life that is miraculous and we don't recognize it. And we're talking about little things, but just something natural. When your wife gives birth, that's a miracle. And then you see the child grow up as David's daughter and his son grew up, and suddenly they're mentioned when we see them growing up. We see these kids grow up, etc. The fact that they are humans and we have freedom of will is a miracle in of itself. Human life is a miracle. If you don't think so, there's a very common idea. Put your head in a bucket of water for a minute and then bring it out and see how happy you are that you're able to breathe air. And you realize the miracle of life. Or a scientist, I'm sure if you look in a microscope and you see everything there and you realize, wow, there's a whole world that we're just not aware of. So we have to remember that a miracle, again, is something that happens exactly when we need it to happen. Something to think about